Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading for May. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Now, this is going to be a Celtic Cross for your general overview of May. I will be uploading your focused love and career readings in the coming few days. And I'm very curious to know which placement you are reading for. Let me know in the comments. All right. Oh, yes, I like this. We have Pisces, and for good reason. Even though we are in your season right now, Pisces is still doing its thing in the sky. It is quite powerful right now. We will talk about it. Let me get you a wisdom of the oracle real quick. My oracle decks are very moody today. I can't figure them out. They're thoroughly cleansed, but all right, we have Observer. Let's start with this. The Observer is an energy of not taking too much action, almost being a fly on the wall, observing people around you, observing conversations, observing their tones of voice, how they conduct themselves, and how they react to what other people have to say. You're absorbing that information and almost keeping the good parts to influence you and removing the bad. It is an energy of looking at things from a different perspective, almost a bird's eye view. You see how this fox is looking very intently at the moon with his telescope. It is looking at the details very closely and not a bird's eye view could mean a few things. The bird is soaring in the sky. Very few of us know that birds have an ability to focus and zoom into even an ant on the ground when it's so many feet up in the air. You are almost keeping a balance when it comes to keeping that bird's eye view and intently studying the details of your situations. But I feel like a lot of you are very quiet at this time. You're not really speaking up. You may notice something about, let's say, your social group, your friend group, and you're not calling anybody out. You're almost like, okay, well, this person said such and such because this is what their upbringing must have been like. These are the traumas they may be carrying with them. And why I'm getting that is because we have Pisces, sensitized. Pisces is the most empathetic sign in the zodiac, and you may have it heavily in your chart, or you may be dealing with a Pisces, but with so much Neptunian energy and Jupiterian energy, which are both rulers of Pisces, the collective has become very empathetic. We've become sponges. We are absorbing energies left, right, and center. And I feel like you're not letting those energies affect you in the bad way. You're keeping the good and filtering out the bad with the Observer here. Let me see. What do we have going on? Jupiter's entering Aries. It got out of Pisces, and Jupiter in Pisces was a transit that astrologers were waiting for a very long time. And Jupiter is going to dabble about in Aries and Pisces because it will go into retrograde. So there is an energy of expansive optimism with Jupiter in Aries, but with Jupiter in Pisces, it is a sense of expanded spirituality and expanded generosity and expanded empathy. So I feel like you are embracing all of those qualities beautifully right now, Taurus. Let's see, I'm going to pull out a couple of cards for your Celtic Cross. And I want to keep these as general as possible since I'm doing your focus readings in a couple of days anyway. Oh, wow. Capricorn energy, the devil. That is the center of your reading. Something's keeping you stuck. The Three of Swords. Yeah. All right. Okay. So this is that kind of reading. Pain is keeping you stuck, Taurus. This could have been heartbreak, quite literally. I feel with the devil and the Three of Swords, this is almost that energy of I'm going to hold on to my comfort blanket no matter how uncomfortable it is for me. I feel sometimes we get so used to being mistreated. We get so used to abusive relationships. We get so used to not being content and happy in those relationships. We feel like, well, that's how it always is. I feel like some of you may be looking at happy couples on social media and being like, well, that's all a facade, that's fake. Sometimes it is, but not all the time. I feel like you have almost given in to this idea of love and relationships in general being painful. Let's see what's in your focus. The King of Pentacles. Some of you very well may be in a relationship with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, like yourself. And I feel like you are focusing either on that relationship with that person, or you may very well be just focused on your wealth. You may be focused on your stability. You may be focused on saving. And some of you may even, okay, the King of Pentacles can be very unchanging. The King of Pentacles is a very traditional king. And there are two kings in this deck for every suit. And this is the female king, okay? I feel like some of you may need to work on your feminine energies. You may need to work on receiving more than giving. You see how she's almost plucking out the pentacles from those flowers and investing them into herself. She's receiving those pentacles. She's not giving them out. So, like I was saying earlier, some of you may be very stubborn about, well, giving. You're ruled by Venus, Taurus, and you're one of the most giving signs in the zodiac. I feel like some of you may be telling yourselves that I'm going to betray myself if I keep receiving and I don't give enough. If you don't fill up your own cup, if you don't fill up yourself with that love and respect that you desire from the outside world, you will never get it. It's not going to be reciprocated back to you. Invest in yourself. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like with this being your focus, you may realize that. You see how with the Three of Swords, it's almost like you may have given your power away to somebody. And you finally realize that the minute you take your power back is the minute you start shining. Let's see. All right, in the recent past, we have the Moon. Things were hidden from you. There was a sense of not knowing, not being sure, living in secrecy, being fearful. I feel like if this is love for you, there were secrets in your relationship. This person, whoever it is you were dealing with, they were not very upfront. It is also possible that the way to move forward wasn't clear to you. How you should stabilize yourself, how you should make yourself happy, how you should let go of past trauma and past pain, how you should remove yourself from any toxic cycles or trauma bonds or patterns. You weren't sure how to do that for yourself. Thankfully, it's in the recent past. Let's see what is crowning you. What is your strength? The King of Cups, beautiful energy. The King of Cups is an energy of not only being extremely empathetic, like I was saying earlier, but it is also an energy of holding so much love in your heart that you will do anything to protect yourself and the people around you. It's not about wearing your heart on your sleeve. You see how she's represented by a cliff, and that is strength right there. It is her strength that is protecting ships from, well, getting lost. She's almost like this landmark that helps people. She helps them guide their way. I feel like you are a guide. You're almost a lighthouse in people's lives and in your own. I feel like all the lessons you have learned in the past, they are going to be checkpoints for you. Make sure you use them. This is your strength. Your big heart, your Venusian heart, Taurus, is your strength. It may have been broken in the past. You can always heal it. And you can almost approach love and life from a different angle now, because you know what not to repeat. All right, your immediate future is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles are very similar energies for me in this deck. The Seven of Pentacles here talks about knowing exactly what you have invested in and knowing that it is going to serve you in the future. I feel like the investments you are making in terms of, well, finances, of course, and also your time and your energy and your love, all of that is going to be proven fruitful. It will be fruitful for you at the end of all of this. By the end of May, I feel like you're not going to feel that you've wasted any time on any particular person or any relationship, because you're being so careful about who you're investing in. And I feel like a majority of that is investment in self. Some of you may be starting new health regimens even. All right, Aries have the same card in the same position. This is how you are showing up in this reading. I feel like Taurus, with Aries, I was going to say, with some of you may even be on the cusp, with the Emperor showing up here. It is a sense of course, being in your own power, but it is also a sense of controlling something. You see how this grand figure is very well the ruler of this space, but there is a sense of controlling things around you, controlling situations around you, and having expectations. I feel releasing control right now is going to be the best bet for you. I'm not saying leave everything up to the universe and don't do anything. With the Seven of Pentacles, it does talk about hard work and investment, but it's almost like expectations always lead to disappointments. So be in a state of observe, absorb, and then, well, execute, you know. All right. External influences, 5 of Cups. Some of you may need to filter out what you watch on social media. I feel like, and not just social media, even, excuse me, the people you surround yourself with. I feel like there could be people around you. You remember when I said about sensitize, about absorbing people's emotions. People may be pulling you down. It's possible that there may be a lot of Debbie Downers around you, and you may be absorbing their energy. If you feel sad for no reason, let's say one day, you may be like, well, I have no reason to be sad. You are absorbing another person's energy, especially if you have a lot of water in your chart, which it is very likely possible because you have the Moon and the King of Cups. So I feel like you need to almost let go. If I can grab this card. Let go of what is gone. Let go of the pain. Let go of people who may be bringing you down, and focus on your strengths. With the 2 flowers that are still on this branch here. Count your blessings is what I'm getting, Taurus. And if something isn't making you happy on social media, just unfollow those accounts. Because they're almost like subliminals. When we're scrolling through feeds on any social media platform, we start absorbing that information without realizing it. You know what I mean? And I feel like you may be absorbing things that are not right for you. All right, what's in your hopes and fears? The Knight of Cups. Some of you may be hoping for an offer of love. Some of you may be hoping either for a return or for a new love to come about for you. I feel that with the Knight of Cups, there could be an energy coming towards you that is not only creative, but it is somebody who brings out the best in you in terms of empathy. Empathy can go 2 ways. It can be extremely painful if you're surrounded by the wrong people. But if you start absorbing the good in people, once you start observing and absorbing that, it almost refines your life. It makes you happier. I feel like this person is that creative energy, that emotionally mature energy that is going to help balance out your atmosphere. Does that make sense? Potential outcome, Ace of Swords. Nice, I like this. The Ace of Swords is a card of unlocking the secrets of the universe. It is a card of having the key to wisdom, knowing that that wisdom lies within you, in your head, and finally being able to unlock it. Removing any doubt, removing any fear, removing any ifs, buts, and maybes that were presented to you in the past with the Moon card. I feel that there's a lot of clarity that could be coming in. I'm strongly getting that you were surrounded by the wrong people, Taurus, and they were almost not letting you feel like yourself. They were almost dislodging you from this powerful position as the Emperor, and they put you in a position of having, okay, I have to control this, otherwise it's not going to go in my favor. You know what I mean? But there is an energy coming your way. The Knight of Cups doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could also be a friendship. It could be a very strong bond that you share with somebody, and somebody who will help you unlock that wisdom in a very loving and gentle way. And the King of Cups being your strength. I mean, I feel like love and empathy is your strength right now. Don't forget to invest in yourself. Oh wow, bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. This could very well just be either a restart of a previous relationship, or it could be the start of a brand new one. I know this wasn't supposed to be love focused, but then I can't ignore what's on the table. Well, that was your reading, Taurus. I hope it helped you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.